In this slide, we are going to learn how to name Group B polyatomic compounds. Again, polyatomic means containing more than two elements. And this is the table that contains all of the polyatoms. One of them is positive and the rest of them are negative polyatoms. The rule for naming Group B polyatomic compounds is the same as that for naming Group A polyatomic compounds, except that for these compounds, the metal, the Group B metal, needs to have a charge. So name the metal, include the charge, and name the polyatom from the table. Let us examine an example. Fe2SO4 3. Fe is iron. So you would write the name of the metal, iron, and then the charge. And the polyatom is what's contained in parentheses, SO4. So look for the polyatom SO4 in the polyatomic table. So here is SO4 and the name of SO4 is sulfate. So this compound Fe2SO4 3 will be iron 3 sulfate. Now why is the charge on iron 3? This is why. So here is Fe2SO4 3. Remember, the charge on the metal is determined by the non-metal side. So on the non-metal side, you have 3 SO4s. Each of these 3 SO4s carries a charge of 2 minus. So on the negative side, or on the non-metal side, you have 3 SO4s, each of which is 2 minus, for a total charge of 6 minus on the negative side. So correspondingly, you should have a charge of 6 plus on the metal side, so that the 6 plus and the 6 minus can cancel each other and make a compound that is neutral. However, because you have 2 iron atoms on the metal side, this 6 plus charge will be distributed equally between these two metals. So each metal will get a charge of 3 plus. That is how the charge on iron is. The name of this compound would be iron 3 sulfate. Let us examine a second example. COClO4 3. Again, this is a polyatom because it has 3 capital letters, 1, 2, and 3. CO is cobalt, so name the metal, cobalt. On the non-metal side, it's a polyatom, ClO4. Remember, you're only looking at what is inside parentheses, okay? ClO4. So look for the name of ClO4 in the polyatom table. ClO4 is right here and its name is perchlorate. So the name of this compound is cobalt perchlorate. But because cobalt is a transition metal or a group B metal, the name needs to have a charge. So this is how the charge on cobalt is determined. On the non-metal side, the polyatom side, you have 3 ClO4s. Each ClO4 carries a charge of 1 minus. So because you have 3 of these, the charge on the polyatom side would be -3. And so the charge on the cobalt side should be positive 3. So that positive 3 and negative 3 can cancel each other. So the name of this compound would be cobalt 3 perchlorate. Go ahead and complete naming these 6 group B polyatomic compounds.